everybody? I'm here today to show you and tell you how to prevent your contacts from drying out. I'll be going over 5 easy ways to prevent your contacts from drying out and prevent yourself from having dry eyes. Let's get right into the video. For those of you that don't know, I have really bad vision. I wear really thick lenses on my glasses, but I wear contacts most days nowadays. Just because I really like the way that I'm not wearing any glasses, it just is much better for my day-to-day activities. But I oftentimes suffer from dry eyes and dry contact lenses. These are the 5 things that I do to prevent them from drying out as much as I can possibly prevent it from happening. Let's get right into it. Number 1 is to use drops or contact solution throughout the day. Now make sure that you're using something that is safe and works well with your contacts. Now, from my experience, all of the eye drops that I've ever purchased have worked perfectly fine with my contacts. I've always asked the eye doctor, the optician, I think they're called, the eye doctor. I asked them, is this good for my contacts? And every time they've said yes after they've read the label. But make sure that it works well with your contacts. Throughout the day, every few hours, either put a little bit of contact solution in your eye, which is what I used to do when I was using permanent contacts. Now I use dailies, so I just use eye drops, and every, 3 times throughout the day, I'll just put like a couple drops in each eye, and then that's all. It's usually 1 or 2 drops in each eye that just moistens up the contacts. And it's rather inexpensive too, so it's not even a major cost to worry about, okay? At least the eye drops that I use are pretty inexpensive. Number 2 is don't stare at screens for too long. Try to avoid staring at screens for too long. Sometimes I have to be in front of the computer for 3, 4, 5 hours straight. If that's the case, and I find myself staring at screens, for that long, every half an hour, I'll just look away from the screen for like a minute maybe, and I'll just look somewhere else, just to kind of reset my screen eye time, okay? So try not to stare at screens for too long. If you have to, look away every half an hour for about a minute, okay? That's what I do at least. Number 3 is blink more often. Excuse me. I actually just had my lunch right now and a big bottle of water, so I apologize about that. But number 3 is blink more often. Believe it or not, whenever you blink, you're moistening your eyes. When you stare at a computer screen or a phone screen or a tablet screen or a TV screen for a long period of time, you go for long periods of time without blinking, which is why your contacts dry out in the first place. By trying to blink more often when you're staring at things, you're gonna moisten your eyes and your contacts and prevent them from drying out. It doesn't mean you have to consciously think, blink, blink, blink. Don't do that, okay? Definitely don't do that. I'm just talking about when you're staring at a screen, or when you're staring, like while you're driving, let's say, when you're staring somewhere, make a conscious effort to blink a little bit more often than you regularly would, because if you're staring somewhere, you're not blinking. So just try to blink during those times. Number 4 is rest your eyes a little bit. So every couple of hours, what I would recommend, and this is what I do when I feel my eyes getting dry, is I'll just close my eyes for about 30 seconds, and that prevents air from drying out the contacts. So by closing my eyes for about 30 seconds every couple of hours, make sure I would be sitting at a desk, let's say, somewhere where I know I'm sitting down, I'm not moving, I can close my eyes for 30 seconds and not worry about, anything else. So I would sit there and I'd close my eyes for 30 seconds, roughly, and it just kind of prevents air from drying them out and it moistens them up again. Lastly is number 5, which is hugely important, and this was a game changer for myself and my dry contacts or dry eyes. Take your contacts out a couple of hours before you're ready to go to sleep. I used to take my contacts out when I was brushing my teeth before bed, and then I would be in bed with my eyes closed within like a few minutes after taking my contacts out. And that really didn't allow my eyes to have the time to repair from wearing those contacts throughout the day and moisten up. When you're about to go to bed and you have your eyes closed, you want to make sure you've taken your contacts off a couple of hours before that. That will give your eyes time to repair from, having contacts on them throughout the day, and time to just moisten up, which will prepare them to wear your contacts the next day. Okay? If you don't do that the next day, your contacts will dry out faster. And then the day after that, your contacts will dry out even faster because your eyes are not getting time to repair each time. Okay? So that was a game changer for me. It made the world of a difference. And I wanted to share that as the last but not least one within this video. That's it. If If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.